Jojo Classified Series Stinger. So this is a purchase that I made through Hasbro Pulse about 3 days ago, and when I placed my order, actually after just a few hours, it processed and it shipped, and we already have it on board. Okay, so the one that I pre-ordered with Big Bad Toy Store, I already canceled it. Okay, so this is the 360 view of the vehicle. So I excluded the weapons platform, the missile rack. So because we're going to first discuss the dimensions of the Stinger. Now, if you're going to purchase this vehicle set, how much space are you going to allot in your display case? Okay, so as for length, excluding the length of the rambar kit and the back platform, just from this point and that point, it's going to be 12.5 inches. So the platform and the rambar kit, just add 1 more inch. And it's also going to depend whether you're going to use these two or have this up front, because I think I'd rather have my Stinger without this. I like it better that way. Because this thing is black, and actually it dampens out the details on the front of the vehicle. So I like the Stinger better without the rambar kit. Okay, so height. So let's talk about the height from the roof line. So the light bar to your base, it's going to be 6.75 inches. Now, it depends on the weapon system that you're going to use. On the back, total height with the racket panel, it's going to be around 7 inches, or 7.25. Now, possibly with gridiron stuff, it's going to be around 8.5 to 9 inches the height. Okay, now as for the width, so from this point of the tire to that point of the tire, it's going to be 7.25 inches. So let's take a quick spin to take a look at the details of the base vehicle. As for clearance, take a look at that. That's about 1.90 something inches, 1.92 actually. So that's actually more than enough clearance. So good that I did not pre-order, made a order for the gridiron tires, which are extremely big, bigger than the ones that is included with this vehicle playset. But the ones that are included are already good actually. So nice and pliable material. They are rubber compared to the gridiron stuff, which is made of plastic. The rim on this is of the same material as the body, but the tires are different. Okay, so with regards to changing the tires on this vehicle, I'm already good with the ones that is included. Paint, matte gray, matte black, and the red trimmings are actually also matte. So the only shiny parts on this is going to be the windshield, of course, the light and the light bar, and the side view mirrors, including the tail lights. Okay, so basic vehicle features, of course, rolling tires. We have opening doors, so driver side and passenger side. The Roof could also be taken out, so the doors are just snapped onto the bars. The engine bay could also be viewed, so the hood could be lifted to reveal the details of the engine bay. And actually, this is the thing that the Valaverse vehicle does not have. Okay. Just comparing. Okay, so we have a working winch, and actually there is still space on this side to store that red thing or the hook. So instead of just doing it this way, wherein it's dangling, you could just pull a little bit of the length of the cord and place that hook on that side. So actually it looks better that way. Okay, we also have a shovel that we could remove from the mounting system, and we have the fire extinguisher, but I already relocated the fire extinguisher. That retention system for the fire extinguisher actually is a Marvel Legends gauntlet. From which figure I already forgot, but with regards to the thing that is mounted on the fire extinguisher mount, that is a Dragunov sniper rifle. Okay, so this section, actually you still have space for further customization, just in case you want to cover it with see-through plastic material. So for example, if you have materials like this, so you could make a cutout and cover that up. Okay, so that is going to be the next project actually. Now, personally, am I going to add accessories to this? I'm already good with the base vehicle mod. As for the weapon system, I already modded a weapon system for this Stinger. So let's take a look at it. So instead of buying gridiron stuff, I made my own weapon system for my Stinger. Okay, so utilizing what the Stinger already had, so the missile rack, basically the missile rack, and whatever loose accessories that I have on board. Okay, what the missile rack really lacked is going to be a eye and a targeting system, the electronic thing. So I searched my miscellaneous items bin for something that would resemble what I had in mind. So this thing comes from Masters of the Universe Revelation Man at Arms. The deluxe Man at Arms. This ball comes from another Man at Arms figure, the Mace. And with regards to this item, which I glued onto this thing, that is a loose item that I really can't remember from which action figure this belongs. Anyway, it's a loose item and it resembles a targeting laser, so yeah, I just glued that in. So actually the platform is nice and pliable, so well, it's sturdy enough to hold all of the items, but if you wish to configure it this way, actually you could. So there you go. So from the top side, so the Gatling gun or the cannon, this comes from your Tiger Force ram cycle. So actually the color of the cannon and the missiles really match. So perfect pair. Okay, so let's put this weapons platform onto my Stinger. Okay, so there you go. A modified weapon system made out of scraps from my accessory spin. Okay, so looks good. As good possibly as a gridiron. Well, depends on the collector. But to me personally, I like to tinker with stuff. So when I come up with something and I already love it, I stop purchasing items from to beautify stuff. Okay, so with regards to, can this move up? Yep. There you go. And let's adjust the view of the camera. Okay, so yep, so for example, this Stinger is targeting a aircraft, so you have the capability of moving or tilting. Now if it's targeting a tank, so there you go. So we could move these two to the side. Okay, so I think I already made a nice weapon system for my Stinger. As for the platform, I'm going to retain that platform because I would imagine that the guys who's going to mount the missile systems or do maintenance for this whole thing, the gun and the hydraulics or the mechanical stuff underneath this weapon system would need that platform. Okay, so very cool vehicle from Hasbro. So this time I could really praise the designers with regards to the execution of this thing. With regards to the weapon system, it's going to be your choice, your taste. Okay, so we're going to take a look at the cockpit this time. Okay, so this thing could be snapped off, and we just raised the doors so we could take a look at the interior of this vehicle. So the gunner side for the weapon system, so Paz is going to sit on this possibly scrap iron. Okay, so let's take a look at the details on the driver's side. There you go. So this is the details of the Stinger driver. So let's do a 360 view of the base figure. So really nice color combination of white, gray and black, and a little bit of tinge of red. Okay, so let's go up close and personal with the figure so we could really take a closer look at the color scheme and the details. So the thing is, I was searching for the weapon accessory. Of course, we're familiar with this variation of this figure. So the accessories, so same thing, pistol, knife, 2 AK-47 variants, 2 magazines, and the missing item is going to be the weapon accessory for the long rifle, which we attach on the foreguard. So that thing is missing. So I've searched the box, it's nowhere to be found. including I searched also. I thought that it was on the backside of the of the action figure, but when I took the figure out of its tray, the accessory is not there. So I really don't know whether this is a miss for this set that I purchased, or it's a general thing for all Cobra Stinger vehicle playsets. So if you have the weapon accessory, just comment on the comment section and let me know. So yeah, well, that is a thing that could easily be replaced, but it sucks once you are searching for one item that you know is supposed to be there, but it isn't. But with regards to the overall color scheme of the figure, really satisfied with this. So let's take out the helmet. So that is the details of the head unit. So really nice once again, really nice color combination for the Stinger driver. Really shiny boots and glove sets. So if you like this review, like, comment, and subscribe to help me grow my channel. And see you on the next action figure or custom action figure review.